Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you on how to grow mustard greens. So let's get started. So mustard greens are one of the fastest leafy vegetables and easiest variety to plant along with your salad greens, and you can sow them in late winter, early spring, or even summer like June to August depending on your location. Here in Florida, I was able to plant here in late winter and spring. So mustard greens love moist, fertile, and well-drained soil. I have sandy soil, so I amend my soil with compost to increase the fertility of the soil. And if you want to make your own compost, I made a separate video for that. You can check it out later if you like. And mustard greens are really a very beautiful plant, and they are sun-loving vegetables. They can thrive or grow in full sun or in light shade during afternoon, and you can grow them in containers, garden beds, or in ground gardens. And I have like three kinds of mustard greens here. I have this spring mustards, which is the smaller variety, and then red mustards, and the Florida broadleaf mustard, which is the bigger size that really needs a lot of space. So these vegetables really love water, and compared to other green leafy vegetables or oriental greens like bok choy or pak choy that they go bolting. I haven't experienced mustard bolting yet, so I really highly recommend this. It's a really very easy to grow vegetables. And for the fertilizer, I highly recommend to feed them with high nitrogen or rich fertilizer or compost. I have planted some mustard greens along with peas and beans also here to provide a steady supply of nitrogen for them. And mustard greens has shallow roots like salad greens and lettuce, so I highly recommend to water them well, especially during summer season. And you can direct plant them or sow them and thin them later if you like. Now let's go to the most exciting part of planting mustard greens, which is harvesting. So since mustard is a cut and come again vegetables, you can harvest them in different stages. And if you love to eat their tender leaves, it's better to harvest them early before the stems become stringy or tough. So roughly about like 7 to 8 weeks they are ready to harvest depending on your mustard greens variety. And mustard greens has peppery taste, are really good to mix it with salad greens, and you can saute them in stew or soups if you like. And instead of removing the whole plant during harvest time or harvesting, you can remove the mature leaves at the bottom first, so you will have continued supply and the plants will keep on giving you more vegetables to harvest on throughout the season. So the more mature the leaves, sometimes they can be bitter but crunchy and healthy as well. Some mustards are like the Florida broadleaf mustards. They really require a lot of space, so please keep that in mind. For protection for your mustards or really any leafy vegetables, please look and visit your mustard greens, because there are caterpillars, snails, or slugs that love these beautiful green leaves, especially in mustard greens. They like to chomp on it, but I have encountered this type of caterpillar that really just give to the babies, and it's so amazing. So what I do is that I gather them and put them in separate. You can also use garden fleece if you like, so that you can avoid or repel some insects. But here in my garden, I use onions. I have some spring onions that I grow beside the mustard and alyssum, which is a very nice flower, very beautiful. You can get, if you don't have a lot of space, you can get the dwarf version or variety. I really highly recommend it, and it's really very effective. For the bigger mustard, I think for the space you can use like 8 to 12 inches space between the plants if you like. But if, for example, you're going to harvest it often, use dense spacing if you like. So there you go, friends. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. That's how to grow mustard greens from planting to harvest, and it's really very easy vegetables and really very prolific and productive. Thank you for watching, guys, and supporting my channel, and I'll see you again in next video. Bye.